at 11.
Tonight, we're following the journey of a man who is walking 600 miles across the Southeast. He wants to spread awareness about mental health and remind people fighting addiction, there is hope.
He's been on foot for 17 days so far. He passed through Chattanooga yesterday, walking nearly 20 miles along Highway 41. He has no plans of stopping. Local 3's Catherine Vaughn has his story.
Walking along Highway 41, a man wearing jeans and a black cowboy hat with a silver braid resting on the back of his sweatshirt can be seen pushing a 20-pound stroller.
It's got clothes in it. It's got my electronic gear. I've got phone chargers.
The man's name is Raymond Hill, and he's on a mission.
I am on a 600-mile walk to Jacksonville, Florida.
Raymond started his walk on January 5th in Ashland, Tennessee, with only the essentials.
I can assure you when I'm done with this walk, I'll never eat tuna again.
More than 2 weeks and nearly 160 miles later, he's on the outskirts of Chattanooga, where he meets me in front of the motel where he plans to stay before a treacherous 25-mile trek. With hundreds of miles to go, Raymond Hill has no plans of stopping.
I've had people pull over and offer me rides, and I can't take them.
Because he's got a message to share.
Every step that I take on this journey is a representation of somebody who's sick and suffering in silence.
For Raymond, it's the redemption of his former self.
I was a heroin addict for 20 years, in and out of addiction for about 40 years. And it's hard when you have so many voices going off in your head. You just don't want to be here. You get tired of battling. And so you don't think anybody really cares about you.
Raymond says he fought the fight until he no longer could.
I was in a motel room in Nashville, Tennessee, and it was 1 o'clock in the afternoon. I remember the time like it was yesterday, and it was the darkest day I'd ever seen in my life. I couldn't pick up a phone. I couldn't call nobody. There was just nobody left. And so I took a syringe and loaded it with as much heroin as I could put into it. And the last thing I remember was the blood running down my arm. I was DOA. They could not revive me. They got me to the hospital and covered me up with a sheet.
And then a miracle.
And that nurse I was telling you about, she stuck her hand under that sheet for whatever reason. And she went to hollering, "This one's got a pulse."
Raymond tells me something changed that day. And from that point on, he's dedicated his life to saving others.
Because without you, somebody's not going to make it. I'm just that guy that goes out into the street and down in the trenches trying to help people get out, and I just keep it moving.
Raymond tells me now he's nearly 6 years clean and sober. I asked him if he had a message for his younger self, what it would be.
I don't know if I'd tell him anything because my past was my calling. I couldn't do what I'm doing today without it.
Raymond's story is one of strength.
There'll be moments where it gets so dark, you don't want to be here, but you have to keep moving.
Faith.
When you're going through it, you've got to walk through that fire. And you're not walking alone. God's always with you.
And a reminder to keep putting one foot in front of the other. One step, one hill, 1 mile at a time. For Local 3 News, I'm Catherine Vaughn.